I get so many comments on all of my Instagrams and my videos about what lip products I'm wearing, and I just want to say as a little disclaimer in this video that when you guys ask me that question, it's kind of hard for me to tell you exactly what I'm wearing. Number one, I don't really look at the name when I put on something, I just look at the color. And number two, it's always just a giant jumble of when I do my makeup. So like as an example, like I'll start off with like my lip liner and then I'll put on one lipstick and then, oh, that one's a little too pink, I'll nude it out, and then, oh, my lip liner is not evident enough, so I'll reline with a different one. So my lips are constantly changing. It's not like I have one go-to lip liner, but if you like the colors that I tend to wear, which I'm just a creature of habit, I'm not someone who feels comfortable in bright colors, pink, orange, whatever. I just don't like them on me. I feel like they make me look very, almost like a drag queen. I don't know. I just feel like I have stronger features, darker features, and that they don't really suit me that much. I like to just stick to kind of like the nudie pink, almost brown sort of shade. A lot of the colors that I also like to use are limited edition, so I wanted to choose colors that were permanent that you could go out and get. And I also get a lot of requests to talk about my favorite lip liners, and I actually have a whole lip liner video talking about my favorite lip liners, and that hasn't changed, so I will link that video down below. I also show you how I do my lip liner and how I create fuller lips, so I will link that down below if you are curious about my lip liners. But today it's all about the lipsticks. So, some of them are in my car, so we're just going to pretend that I have them with me, and I will link every lipstick down below. And I'm also just going to say that this is in no particular order. My favorite lipstick brand by far is MAC. I think the price is really good for the quality of the product. I feel like a lot of lipsticks are overpriced, and I like the texture. I don't really have like a favorite formulation. My favorite lipsticks are the ones that are not shimmery, the ones that are creamy, and the ones that are not super shiny. So cream sheens can kind of be a little shiny sometimes. I still do like cream sheens, but sometimes I find them a little too glossy. I like the look of just kind of like supple lips. I don't like glossy. That you'll notice like I never use glosses. So I have my favorite lipsticks in my little organizer. I got this from eBay in case anyone was wondering. So my first MAC favorite is Peach Stock. Peach Stock is a very nude color, but if you have coloring that is similar to mine, Peach Stock will be your best friend. It is a beautiful nude, especially with lip liner. I use that all the time as a layering lipstick. I like it to make it look a little bit more matte if I have a particularly shiny lipstick. I just love Peach Stock lipstick. Don't be scared of how nude it is because it doesn't look that nude on your lips, especially if you use a lip liner and are layering it. It is very, it has a really nice consistency, and I personally love it. It's my favorite go-to nude. I do also like Myth. That one is very, very nude. It's good for like nuding out your lips, and that is another favorite of mine. With Myth, I keep it in my car, and if I just need to touch up my lipstick without putting on more, I'll dot Myth on, and that's a really good way to use it. But Peach Stock is a lipstick that I can put on all over my lips, and it gives you really nice plump looking lips, especially with a lip liner. So Peach Stock is definitely a favorite of mine. The third one I'm going to talk about, because Peach Stock and Myth are my two favorite nudes, is Japanese Maple, and this is a cream sheen. And you can see I do layer my lipstick since there is other lipsticks on it. Japanese Maple is just a really nice nude glossy pink color. It's really nice with lip liner. It's nice alone. It's nice as a layering piece. It's nice to add on if you need a little bit of extra gloss on your lips, and I really, really like this one. It is a newer lipstick for me. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, but it has quickly become a favorite of mine. I don't know, it's just like a very nice nude lipstick without being too nude. It's not like Peach Stock nude. It's not going to white out your lips. It's just a more neutral color. Next one is also a cream sheen. Funny how I said I wasn't a fan of cream sheen. And this is called Coral Bliss. If you've been watching me for a while, I became obsessed with this limited edition color called Jazz, and I use that very, very sparingly because it is a beautiful color. And it was just, it makes you look so tan, it makes your teeth look so white. It was just a beautiful color, but it was limited edition, obviously, so I had to find a replacement. I ended up finding one from MAC. It's just this color. And Coral Bliss is a nice pop of color without being a bright color. You guys know I don't like bright colors on me. I love bright colors on other people, but on me it's just not my thing. So this is a nice way in the summer, if I have a nice tan going on, I can put this on, and it's a nice different sort of color than my usual nude without being like boom in your face. The next color is called Plink, and this is a luster, and this is probably one of the only shimmery kind of colors that you'll ever see me wear. But what I like about this is to put in the middle of my lip to make it look a little bit fuller without adding gloss, because I'm really not a gloss person. I don't like gloss that much. All I'll do with Plink is just dab it in the middle, and it kind of gives you a nice pouty look without being too pouty, without being too much or glossy. The next one, as you can tell, I am almost out of it. Well, I am out of it. I have to back to MAC this, and it is Hue. Hue, it was one of my first MAC lipsticks, so it does have a special place in my heart, but Hue is the ultimate pinky nude color. Peach Stock is very peachy nude kind of, and Myth is just kind of nude, and then Hue is a cream sheen, I believe. No, I think it's a glaze. It is just a beautiful nude pink color, looks beautiful with so many lip liners, and it is definitely a lipstick that I recommend everyone have in the collection, whether you're more olive tone like me or paler. It is a color that everyone should own. The next color is by YSL, and this is in number 1, and this is a very expensive lipstick, I'm not gonna lie, but whenever I wear this I get so many questions from you guys, and it is a very, very, very pink color. So what I like to use with this is my lip liner, which is normally like NARS Morocco or something, and then I'll put on Peach Stock, and then I'll put this on, and it just kind of makes it more fun, makes it more playful. It's very, very pink, very, very girly. It feels luxurious pulling it out. It feels heavy, and it's a really, really nice lipstick. I definitely don't use this every day, but it is one of my favorites, and I think I've repurchased this once or twice now. So YSL number 1. My next one is also a pricey one that I get a lot of questions about, and this is by Hourglass, and it's the Femme Nude, and they have a bunch of different like nude colors. I just read in a magazine that Minka Kelly uses number 3, so I'm very tempted to go get it. I've had this for over a year now, and honestly, it's still kicking. I still have a lot to go. I'm wearing this today with my NARS Morocco lip liner, and this is honestly probably my everyday favorite nude lip color. This is very, very similar to Peach Stock, if you can see. It has the perfect amount of sheen without being glossy, and it's not matte. I got a lot of questions about whether I think these are worth it, and yes. Now that I've started using it more and kind of appreciating it more, I can definitely say that I would purchase another one of these. Also, this is nice on your cheeks, which is a fun little fact. Femme Nude is definitely a favorite of mine, and as you can see, my color family is pretty nude except for that pop of color. The next one is Wet n Wild 902C Bare It All, and this comes in at a whopping $1.99. I saw it at CVS when I was in Vermont, and I've talked about this a lot before. This is a color that is beautiful. It is it will give you the Kylie Jenner lip look if you want, and I love layering the Femme Nude and the Wet n Wild together. Honestly, these lipsticks are so worth it. I have a couple of them. 902C is definitely my favorite, and I think the most popular one. It is just the most beautiful layering color. You can put it on with anything. If something I'm wearing is too nude, I'll just layer this on. I have one in my car, I have one in my room, and it is seriously one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. These are like my all-time favorites, but this is one of my all-time favorites, and it's like $2.